Hello everybody, it's your immigration attorney, Ruiz, here with you today to bring you a little bit more information about the consular process. Consular process is where you go to the U.S. consulate in your country of origin to ask for permanent residency, lawful admission into the United States. Now, if you are in your country of origin and you've never been or are not currently in the United States, then you will schedule an appointment to go to the U.S. consulate in that country. If you are already in the United States and you don't qualify for the adjustment of status process, then you will have to leave the country. You will go back to your country of origin and ask for permission to re-enter lawfully, to come back as a permanent resident. Now, it's very important that you talk to an attorney before you leave the country. It's always risky leaving the country. However, there are safeguards that we can put in place. There are waivers that we can put in place for you so that you can come back in quickly. So the consular process is started after the family-based petition, the I-130 petition has been filed on your behalf. It's been approved and your visa is available. So if you watched any of my previous videos, I've explained to you that immediate relatives of U.S. citizens, that is parent, spouse, step-parent, children under the age of 21, they all qualify immediately. They don't have to wait for their visa. So file an I-130. Once it's approved, you can file the DS-260. That's the form that we will file for the consular processing, and we'll be able to move forward. If you are not an immediate family member, you have to wait until your visa becomes available in order to start the consular process. So you file the I-130 petition, it gets approved, and let's say your permanent resident spouse files for you, and the timeline for that is 2 years. You will have to wait those 2 years before you can apply for the consular processing. Now, the consular processing is done with the help of the National Visa Center. The National Visa Center is the one that takes the fees, and you establish an agent with them. More importantly, they require that you have a 1-year contact with them. Every year, you have to have contact with them. If you don't, they will cancel your previous petition. So let's go back to my example about a permanent resident petitioning for you. If your permanent resident spouse petitioned for you and you have to wait those 2 years, once that application is approved, it goes to the National Visa Center. The National Visa Center will hold it, and it is your responsibility to every year call them and tell them, hey, I'm still waiting on my visa to become available. I'm still here. Please hold my application. If you don't, at the end of those 2 years, you go to apply for your consular processing, your DS-260, and that petition you never maintained contact, that petition can be dead. You will have to start all over again. So it's important to always remember that you have a 1-year rule where you have to maintain contact with the National Visa Center every year. Now let's say your visa is ready, you've maintained contact, we can go ahead and get started, pay the fees with the NVC, we file the DS-260, that is the petition to schedule your appointment. We send over all of your information in that petition and wait for the scheduling of the appointment. We also have to send supporting and financial documents. All supporting documents are copies of the original. We send them over to for primary approval. Once they've received it and they say it's enough, then they will schedule the appointment. It's important that you know that you must take all your original copies, all your originals of the copies that you sent to your interview with you. So in my office, what we do is we make copies of all your originals, send them out, and then we'll prepare a packet for you. That's what you're going to take to the NVC, to your interview. To the consulate at your interview. We will prepare a packet for you that you will take with you to your interview at the consulate. It has all your original documents, your passport, birth certificates, marriage certificates, divorce decrees if you have any. We prepare all your financial documents to go with you. So whoever's petitioning for you, back to my example of a lawful permanent resident spouse petitioning for you, we have to show that permanent resident spouse is making enough money to be able to support you once you get to this country. In my office, we schedule your appointment, we prepare you for the appointment, we get you ready with everything so that you're ready to go. If you think you qualify for the consular processing, or if you want to start with your consular processing, give us a call. Our office number is 832-390-4664. Our website is luisruizlaw.com, and you can find us on social media. Our social media handle is Luis Ruiz Law. Thank you.